I'm Nicholas Walwork, CEO of redbrickpropertyforum.com and globally published author of Investing in International Real Estate for Dummies, from the famous 4 Dummies self-help guide available on Amazon now. So log on, get a whole load of value from that book. I'd like to talk to you today about SANGs and SAMMs. Now, a SANG is suitable alternative natural green space, nice green areas for people to enjoy their time, and a SAMM is strategic access management and monitoring. Now, let's go back to the SANG first and foremost. This is something you should be aware of if you're doing any decent sized conversion, any new build. Now, it's basically another form of contribution to the council. You'll be glad to hear. We were so pleased on this site to hear that a substantial SANG payment had to be paid to the council. And that suitable alternative natural green space, tongue twister, that essentially means that on a site where you don't have a lot of green space, you have to create green space somewhere else. So what it means is if people are coming into the area, you're going to generate a residential development here, more people come into the area using the existing green space, it's going to degrade that, it's going to damage it, and it'll overload it with the number of people. That's the concept anyway. I'm not sure that's always right, but I'm sure in certain circumstances it is. But like the council, they apply it to every single development as a way of getting cash out of you. So it is what it is, and we have to pay it. So you know what that means is you're essentially buying a piece of land in another spot or contributing financially to the council so they can do that, and building a little park so that the people from your development can go and enjoy it. Seems kind of ridiculous, doesn't it, when you say it like that? But you know, it is part of developments these days, and even on permitted development sites, certainly the bigger conversions, they are applying these tariffs and fees, and they are making you pay them to get your planning permission through. Now onto the SAM part, that's the management part. So once you've paid your bulk payment of a couple £100,000, it could be, on your site, they then charge you a kind of yearly fee for the management of that site. So you actually have to look after it forever, which is wonderful. So that's, you know, a number of £1,000s. It's all calculated on the size, the scope of the development, the footfall, the damage that might be caused. You know, you have to do a whole survey around it. There's a lot of negotiation. It's like a Section 106 payment for you know, normal planning applications where you have to contribute towards the local amenities, and that's fine. You know, property developers want to improve their communities mostly, and they want to help the local authorities supply services and useful stuff in the area for not only your new site but for existing residents as well. So you can kind of understand this, but there is plenty of green space around the country that people can travel to. So I think for me this is a kind of a bit of a sneaky way of getting money out of PD schemes. So again, authorities, local authorities, starting to throttle the planning process, put more fees, make it slightly less viable for you. But I wanted to make you guys aware at home that if you start branching out to commercial to resi schemes, as part of that planning process, you need to ask your planning consultants or architects, whoever's putting it in, someone that's got experience. I suggest you get a dedicated planning consultant, by the way, to go and look at what a potential SAM and SANG payment. The SANG is the one-off, the natural green space one-off payment. The SAM is the management one, and that one is the management ongoing of that green space. There's 2 payments, one up front, one ongoing. Very important to understand what that risk is and how it might affect your site. So hopefully you've liked these tips today. It may not apply to you, but it might in the future. You've heard the words now, be aware of them. You know, they can be tongue twisters to say, but they can also cause you a lot of financial harm. They can make your site unviable if you haven't planned for them and calculated them from offer stage right up to finishing and building your site. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos. If you'd like any help with mentoring with your own sites, I work with people on a one-to-one mentoring basis, and we've got courses coming out soon where you can learn the basics from the ground up before coming into a more advanced mentorship with myself, or JVing, or doing something like that. So please look for those details coming very soon, and hit the details around the video to connect with me, and I look forward to seeing you on another video very soon. Take care.